если можно так сказать. По крайней мере, для нас с Федей.
Да, ставочка улетела, такое бывает, но еще очень много матчей впереди. Кстати, в параллельных поединках тоже потно, там Cloud9 никак не могут обыграть.
Да, кстати, Cloud9 Giants, там сейчас счет, кажется, 12-11. Да,
Костян дома там делает красиво.
Поэтому, друзья, не пропускайте такие яркие встречи, ведь мы будем, да, мы будем ждать все-таки команду Cloud9, потому что именно они будут следующими соперниками Нави. Этот матч мы посмотрим на StarLadder 5 и, наверное, обсудим его немножко позже. Есть что добавить по N с Нави? Возможно, что-то по N?
План N сработал. Они получили то, чего хотели, начиная с поджима в пистолетке у Сергея, если не ошибаюсь, и заканчивая вот этой комбиной в медле, когда один поджимается под рампу, второй пикает с шорта, и как бы центр у Нави рассыпается.
По статистике Аллу стал лидером этой встречи.
Еще 29, и Аллу залетает, просто все карты.
29/8, 116 АДР, он прекрасно провел эту встречу, да, это Best of 1. Красавчик.
Да.
Он может, мы знаем.
Аллу это как МСЛ. Вот если он играет Аллу, все, команда выиграет.
С Авиком, да?
Да.
Желательно.
Да, ну включились действительно финны, везде просто очень жестко попадали. И когда просто Аллу еще не промахивается с Авиком. Вообще сложно играть, когда просто снайпер противника не промахивается. И даже когда Нави пытались очень много гранат забрасывать, там дымить тот же коннектор и так дальше, просто там постоянно кто-то промучивался в этих смоках, убивал, и Авик просто, опять же, там работал просто на все 100%, на ура, постоянно ловил где-то игроков команды Нави. Не знаю, здесь, конечно, много обсуждать, наверное, ну, нечего, потому что все-таки счет был такой более-менее разгромный. Было пару, конечно, таких моментов после разменных, когда, если бы Нави все-таки взяли, поборолись бы подольше, поборолись бы...
Но они взяли
возможно...
2 раунда с диглами, надо было еще после этого хотя бы один выигрывать, чтобы какой-то перелом был. А так они какие-то одинокие раунды выигрывали, сразу дальше слив, и вот мы как бы...
Но будем надеяться, что это даст им мотивацию, разозлит их немножко перед другими встречами. Наверное, мы прервемся на небольшую паузу, да, и вернемся уже к вам со следующей встречей Нави Cloud9, которую мы посмотрим на канале StarLadder 5. А вы в это время можете переключиться на параллельные трансляции и посмотреть матчи, которые там прямо сейчас идут. Никуда не уходите, совсем скоро мы увидимся снова.
the moon and water meet somewhere close to harmony. When the world is sound asleep, something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take, something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring.
Делай ставки на GGBet. Лучшие кибердисциплины. Пополняй популярными платежными методами. Крутые мини-игры. Круглосуточная поддержка по любым обращениям игроков. Регистрируйся уже сейчас. GGBet. Лучшие ставки на киберспорт.
Мы снова в эфире. У нас впереди еще один матч Нави. Что может быть лучше? За это мы любим, конечно же, Blast Pro Series. Нави Cloud9 на очереди. Давайте обсуждать, что ожидать от этой встречи. Для этого у нас есть специально обученные люди. Это
Победа
они.
Нави может быть лучше. Это Федор Андреевич и Алексей
Анатольевич.
Анатольевич. В студии StarLadder сегодня с вами. 2 матча.
Серьезные молодые люди. И что мы будем ожидать сегодня? Это вторая карта «Мираж» к ряду. Только что получилось все не лучшим образом. Хотя мы
Для
верили,
Нави.
болели, топили. Вот. Но сейчас как бы и противник уже будет послабее. Все-таки объективно Cloud9 это не Энцы за последние, да, которые там несколько месяцев показали просто очень классную игру, даже за последних полгода уже, если так брать более масштабно. Вот. А Cloud9 это все те же ребята, которые приезжают с заменами на Blast Pro Series, которые выступают, точнее играют хоть и неплохо, но результата в итоге не показывают. И только что их матч против Giants, опять же, кто смотрел сегодняшнее Best of 3 за то, чтобы, да, там, забрать последний слот. Что там?
Не, просто интересно.
Кван, кстати,
Giants, по-моему, правильно.
Кстати,
А он
друзья...
что сказал?
Giants.
Что?
Ничего.
Федя.
Друзья, Кван читает чат.
Я
не
считаю,
знаю.
Успокойся.
Да, поэтому можете писать, передавать.
На самом деле,
ему
я с тобой
привет.
полностью согласна. Если была надежда на то, что Cloud9 могут, ну, если не удивить, то себя проявить как-то более-менее сильно, как это было на прошлом Бласте, то после игры с Giants, наверное, эта надежда потихоньку покидает нас.
Слушай, ну португальцы тоже не лыком шиты. Они, во-первых, разыграны уже были. То есть
Ну
уходит
да.
фактор это первой игры. Они эмоционально очень заряжены, потому что для них то, что они все-таки забрали этот слот и смогли пробраться в основную групповую стадию, это очень хороший результат уже. Им нечего терять. Над ними не висит никакого давления, абсолютно.
Только поддержка трибун.
Ты понимаешь, что такое давление? Так вот, его здесь не висит вообще.
Федя
То
не
есть
знает, что это.
они очень свободно себя чувствуют, они просто приехали играть в свое удовольствие, да, для них это уже какое-то огромное достижение. Их вообще на лане я не помню. Это вообще, грубо говоря, состав, да, который... ну, как бы на лане мы их не видели вообще. Поэтому это... Сейчас можно показывать все, что они могут. Все. И все, что они хотели бы показать, могут тоже делать. В общем, как-то так.
Как было, наверное, им обидно. Могли бы начинать с победы турнир, и все было бы веселее. Чуть-чуть все-таки отдали ее Cloud9.
Да, Cloud9 это команда, которая реально могла... Ну, это был самый большой шанс хоть у кого-то выиграть здесь, вот в групповой стадии.
Да.
Это Cloud9. Они уже проиграли. Но перед этим, ну кто его знает, может все-таки соберутся в следующем матче, но речь не об этом, речь о Cloud9 и команде Нави.
Да, и они, кстати, встречались на прошлом Бласте, на Оверпассе, где Нави одолели их, в принципе, но там был плотный счет
Потом,
13-16.
да, ставочка моя горела, помню этот матч, но справились.
И второй Мираж к ряду будет от Нави. Как вы думаете, ну, все-таки что ждать?
Ну,
Возможно ли,
Cloud9
что
просто
Cloud9
мертвая
навяжет
команда,
игру?
поэтому все-таки после оплеухи, я думаю, Нави...
Просто похоронил ребят.
Что? Их просто до конца года позвали на Бласт, они ездят пассажирами сюда.
Ну, показывают же что-то, дают же отпор командам.
И замены
Нет.
постоянно ищут, кого бы кикнуть.
Ну, не все так просто
Я
бывает.
думаю, я предложил сегодня Лехе Кажумба перекупить в героек, но Леха что там?
Зачем?
Легенда КСГО.
Ты не объяснил. Объясни свою позицию.
Аргументацию.
Да. Аргументируй свое мнение.
Ну, команда,
Если-
которая 16-14 обыгрывает Фокса и Мутириса плюс 3, ну куда?
Если нам покажут, кстати, мапу команд, мы можем опять же обсудить, каким образом команды дожились до карты Мираж. Это будет также...
Я могу тебе озвучить, в принципе, мапвета. Мапвета нам покажут вряд
Да
ли, а
я
вот
его и так
мапу-
знаю. Я
Зачем
хочу,
нам
чтобы
графика,
зрители
когда
это
Тоня
увидели.
может читать
Я хочу,
просто?
чтобы зрители увидели. Я это все это знаю, я это все это видел, смотрел, изучал.
Ты посмотри, какой.
Да, ну,
Ля какой. Ля какой обознанный.
ну, ситуация такова, что Нави мы уже обсудили да, в прошлом матче, то, что
А
они...
Cloud9 нет.
Да, Cloud9 нет. Ну, Cloud9 просто нет вообще как бы таких особо большой статистики,
Почвы
какой-то
для
накопившейся
анализа.
за последних 3 месяца, потому что команду мы не видели на многих картах. А на тех, которые играла, она и проигрывала. И даже если у них есть, например, 2 матча на Мираже в последнее время, то эти оба матча были проигрышными.
Покажите нам, пожалуйста, статистику пул команды Cloud9.
Меня здесь просто, если не авторитет, друзья, меня никто не слушает. Вот если Тоня
Матриархат.
скажет, Тоня, если скажет, возможно, мы все-таки увидим с вами эту статистику. Вот,
Вуаля.
видите, как все работает у нас.
И вот он, Мираж. Ну, 5, они вообще очень мало играют.
Да.
официальных матчей за 3 месяца,
Ну,
меньше
что
10.
они,
играют
смотрите,
о бластах,
смотрите,
да?
что они играют. Они, получается, играют североамериканский ESL, и они, кстати, сыграли. Вот, они... Да, в принципе, все.
И на бласты ездят.
Да, и на бласты ездят. Вот как бы вся статистика и насобиралась. Ну и самых результативных карт у них реально это Инферно и это Мираж. То есть Нюк там, да, 100% мы видим, но путаться здесь не стоит, потому что всего лишь один был сыгран. Да. Поэтому то, что все-таки команды дочеркались до Миража, это абсолютно закономерно. Получается, Cloud9 должны были убирать Overpass, должны были убирать Train и должны были убирать Кэш. И, в свою очередь, Нави, наверное, убрали Dust 2,
Кэш, да, убирать можно.
Нюк.
Можно так вместо... Ну, там новую карту, говорят, добавили в КС.
Там...
Слышал, да. Ну, что-то поменялось.
Да.
Это читал.
Нави, кстати,
Это
избавились.
Федор Андреевич, да?
Федор Андреевич,
Федор
да,
Андреевич,
слежу.
по-моему, тут, да, очень внимательно, бдительно следит
А покажите
за
нам
тем, что мы тут
статистику,
говорим.
с кем
И
и как
напомнил-
играют Мираж в последнее время команды, чтобы мы сравнили и соперников, и, в принципе, результаты.
Да, друзья, у нас тут вертига есть. Не будем
Hello.
забывать. И точка А, точнее, бомбленд А на вертига, да, который Giants очень классно эксплуатировали. Хорошо, вот он Мираж. Что такое?
Вот он Мираж, Леш.
Фурия, значит, не получилось у Cloud9 с командой Фурия. 1-16 поражения. Виталий, ну, смотрите, есть победы, пожалуйста. Greyhound, Luminosity, Envy.
Кстати,
Почему нет?
Greyhound себя хорошо зарекомендовали на прошедшем EM Сиднey, который был буквально у нас там 2 недели назад, да. Вот, ну, Envy, Luminosity, да, это команда, ну, где-то так тир 2, тир 3, да, уровня в Северной Америке. Их списывать, конечно же, нельзя, но как бы и говорить о том, что победа над ними очень многое значит в контексте противника Natus Vincere, это тоже, наверное, нельзя такого сказать. Вот, ну, а Нави мы только что уже обсуждали с вами карту Мираж. Вот очередное поражение от команды Энс появилось у нас на экранах. Но мы все с вами, друзья, видели. Это всего лишь первый матч. Это дикие финны, которые собрались прям вообще очень сильно. Это Аллу, который не промахивался, и другие ребята тоже. Поэтому сейчас все будет иначе. Это
Ну да.
Второй раз уже будет Мираж у нас. Сейчас уже Cloud9 соперники. Не будем забывать, что Golden после возвращения Cloud9 после своих болезней, да, где он пропускал, кстати, кучу турниров.
Да, где-то
пропустил.
2 или 3 лана он пропустил.
Да, кучу турниров пропустил швед, и было даже не совсем понятно, ли он вообще вернется в соревнователи Counter-Strike или нет. Но он вернулся, стал гейлить. Он сейчас капитанит в Cloud9. И в принципе, как бы, да, к чему-то это все должно вырисовываться. Я думаю, ну, я не думаю, все с вами знаем, что Cloud9 это тир-1 организация, которая перед собой ставит очень большие амбиции, я уверен, в Counter-Strike. Поэтому 100% они должны либо работать этим составом и надеяться на то, что их результаты пойдут вверх, либо прям какие-то кардинальные изменения опять же делать и дальше двигаться в сторону изменений состава. Потому что пока что, чисто даже на бумаге, я не знаю, возможно, кто-то со мной не согласится, но этот состав не выглядит как тир-1. Да, это не тот состав, с которым Cloud9 выиграли мажор, за который Петрик топил тут в своей форме.
Однозначно.
Да, это не тот состав. Реально.
Автоматика жалко немного.
Ну как жалко?
Он остался в команде, где просто как бы
Да, он
всё
остался в
печально.
команде, и действительно полгода последних не клеится у облаков, но к чему-то это может прийти.
Ну,
На
наверное,
самом
видит
деле,
перспективу, да.
на самом деле, если анализировать североамериканский Counter-Strike, у них там хватает молодых талантов.
Ну, вот о чем мы говорили. Почему бы их не взять и не построить вот такую новый боевой состав? Возможно, они к этому придут однажды.
Да, рано или поздно придут. Пока что они там, опять же, делают ставку на Вайса, например, да, более опытного такого игрока, которого взяли с Рог. Ну, я не знаю. Все-таки им стоило бы, наверное, попробовать потриалить, тем более от организации, которая может позволить себе многое. Мы помним, как они просто купили этого за 150к или за 200. Как же его...
Я забыла.
Просто вылетело с головы, друзья, капитана.
Петрика нет, он единственный человек, который еще обладает памятью за этим словом.
Не Сэмфис, нет.
Люблю такие
FNS.
моменты.
FNS. Купили FNS
да.
просто за 150 или сколько там, 200 тысяч, и просто
где
его
он
через пару
теперь?
недель сбрили. То есть,
Могут
как бы
себе позволить.
организация, деньги есть.
FNS, да.
Да.
Можно тратить.
Можно тратить, могут позволить себе многое. Учитывая в контексте того,
Пусть
что у них
купят
результатов
состав
нет.
Астралис.
Нет, но это очень сурово, наверное, будет.
Не
И обойдется им в парочку десятков миллионов долларов всего лишь. Но это слишком. Но у них есть молодые таланты, которых можно взять там не задорого, либо там как минимум потриалить, да, попытать свое счастье с ними и потом купить их, если они подойдут.
Возможно,
карточку,
так
да?
и будет, потому что игра начинается. Друзья, нам нужно передавать слово нашим комментаторам. Давайте посмотрим Нави против Cloud9.
Давайте
А
посмотрим
мы
на
в
Тоню.
эфире все еще.
Как будто почтили минуты молчания команду Cloud9 только что наши аналитики, но будем надеяться, что матч действительно будет интересным. Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья. Гомера Окрох у микрофонов. Вторая карта Мираж для Нави и надежда все-таки отомстить, может быть.
Something. He does have a kill. Golden did get one in middle, but everyone's done by that point. So 2-0 for Navi. Not the worst thing for Cloud9 with the one Deagle investment, and now Cloud9 can get the AK-47s.
Yeah, picking him up early here in the third round, and Simple, again, a couple of kills in that one was against, unarmored targets and all the rest of it. But obviously, if you are on the Cloud9 side, the one thing you don't want to see really is Simple start to take it out on you for losing that game against Ents.
I think Simple and Electronic are going to be... This is the perfect match. It's set up perfectly for them to just be incredible throughout the entirety of this match. I'll tell you why in just a second. Here's some fast-paced aggression up catwalk. That's automatic. He's already down. Flamey finds him, and if it wasn't Flamey, Edward and Simple are there as well. So it didn't look like it was ever going to go right, but we saw Navi not really being that coordinated in the opening map against Ents.
Yeah.
Cloud9 as well is going to be a bit disorganized and discombobulated, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities for individual fights. You give Simple and Electronic the confidence to just take these battles and disorganize and unable to kind of trade kills. They're going to have a field day, so look for that in this map. And it's already starting out well for them. Good frag from Golden, highly aggressive. But there's no salvaging for this rush. It would have to be something special.
He's going to get shut down there. Flamey with a quad kill in the round, and I agree, that was some creative play out of Golden. It just wasn't enough, so...
It's one of the cool things that Golden does as an in-game leader as well, right? He's very much a lead from the front kind of guy. He's willing to be the entry fragger. And actually, you'll see frequently, Golden will be highly aggressive on these hits, and he does a good job of at least making some space for his stars.
Yeah, I really appreciate him as a player. I mean, I don't know if this version of Cloud9 is going to be the one that will sort of... oh, wow. Oh, my God. Please, make it stop.
That's so dumb.
He's just trying to finish a sentence here, and he's just throwing the bullets into the smoke, and somehow headshots come out. What is this?
Yeah, it can't feel good if you're Rusher Golden. So, quiet across the map. P250's picked up for C9, but they have no way to give them a good fight. Looking for a little bit of luck with that boost. Flamey has the intel of Cajun, so he uses the narrow angle. Doesn't need to peek towards mid, but he knows they can be underneath the window, and yeah, this boost isn't going to work. Vice tries to jump in here. Electronic's going to be able to take him down. The slaughter should commence at any moment.
Yeah, I mean, they sort of seem like they want to go and finish this one off, and actually, they did overextend a little bit. I was 1 second away, Moses, from complimenting them on their restraint in this 5 versus 3, and then they did at least lose one player. Maybe we can excuse that. Maybe it's okay. Oh wow, nice shot, done.
And you gotta imagine. I mean, you just mentioned you don't know if this is the Cloud9 roster lineup or the look of Cloud9 that'll be there long term. Certainly, Vice as a player who's picked up into this roster is the one who's got the most to prove, the least experience on this team, the least accolades to his name. He's the one that would really love to prove that he's worth being on this roster.
I mean, if you're a young player and you're sort of coming up into the scene, you get a chance to play with even just Rush and Automatic on that team. I feel like that's a huge gift all on its own, right?
You have to agree with Chad though on what he said in the postgame of the Cloud9 Giants, which was rough to watch. Is where's the Rush that won the major? Automatic needs some help on this team, and it feels like Rush could be that second star. Not performing that way just yet. Good peek from Edward. Can't win the fight, and the follow-up from Electronic is gone. There's Rush. He's on the board of this first. Takes the first shot from Simple, and Vice takes the second to the face, and he's going to get aggressive. Of course he is, waiting behind the smoke, looking for his next victim, and he almost gets it blind.
Looking for it again, and right through the box to take down Cajun. B3 in the round for Simple. Just that little detail, as you were pointing out, 2 first kills and then goes aggressive. It makes it so much harder to call when you're on the T side and you're like, that will essentially be a false call if you don't see him moving forward, right? Just gonna say, yeah, he's in CT spawn, and then he's not.
All of a sudden, very quickly, yeah. It's tough to react that fast as well to the thought either. So nicely done from Simple. 8 kills for him, doing some work with the AWP. Flamey's got the other one, more than capable with it. And Cloud9 still shut out. They're going to take a timeout, talk things over. Navi's on fire very, very quick.
5 in a row. Quite a different look here for Navi than the one in the first half, or in the first game, I guess, against ENCE. I'm excited. I was worried, Moses, that we would have to beat on them for a while longer. I was starting to feel, you know, a little bit bad about that.
If they had come out flat in this game, it's like, well, you really can't be kind anymore, can you?
No. Gloves come all the way off.
Pull off the paddle.
Yeah.
Get to the spanking.
Really, really get it going. And Navi, 5 in a row here. That AWP on Simple has been looking reasonably good. Edward hasn't even got a kill yet. It's just not been needed. No one's had to call his number.
Well, here we go. Mid-control smoke's coming out of the electronic. He still has freedom of vision, but he's forced back. Base of Catwalk, connector smoked, so is deep on Catwalk as well. It's a lot of utility used by Cloud9. They don't have a lot left, and Vice is going to find the opening kill. Zeus getting aggressive. Trying to take some aggressive steps to find information over towards the B bomb site. Only 1 smoke left for the offense. And 2 ops to contend with.
It's a very sort of nonchalant way that he was being aggressive, Zeus, wasn't it? Like, he was just walking the whole way. It just felt like there was...
You would imagine he was like humming a tune in his head as he's doing it.
Yeah, strolling along, really. Oh, that could have been a beautiful lineup, but he does just get the 1. Flamey could have easily been 3. At least people hit in that shot. So 4 on 3 now, slightly favoring Cloud9. They get the bomb down as well. Might not be worth it for Navi to put a lot of resources into retaking this.
No, it's not worth it at all. Their money is not good on this CT side. Simple's got 3,000. That's the most. Flamey's 1,600. He'll need a drop. So will Edward. Or, I mean, excuse me. So will Zeus. So don't even go for it. Even though you have a 5-0 lead, just be content with that. Live to fight another day. I like this save call. And I like how quick it came out. That's the important part, right? It came out before anyone even inched close enough to perhaps lose a weapon.
I guess we will never know, but do you think maybe Zeus got the info from middle electronic? I think he got like a bunch of grenades on him and he ended up falling back. And I don't know if that could have been like, oh, there must be like 3 or 4 people in the middle.
I would imagine it's a fight that Zeus feels fine taking, because normally, especially on a default, right? And you see the default mid smokes, as you're saying, electronic passes on the information.
Yeah.
On a default, there's usually only 1 player in those upper B tunnels, right? So Zeus is just saying, I'll take the gamble, and you know, maybe it's a 50-50 fight. Maybe I find a timing, but maybe I just get an easy positioning in that kitchen and I can just sit and chill and we cut off a 1/3 of the map.
Did not work out.
No, I mean, that's the other side of it. Did it?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to know. Automatic, really, really fast, hoping to catch somebody. Not going to be able to with the AWP this time around. Is he going to stick with it for now? Yeah, I think he will.
There was an opportunity for Automatic as well. If he had gone all the way and grabbed an angle towards CT spawn, Edward was actually pretty late getting to that A bomb site. I think he's throwing smoke for his teammates, but that would have given Automatic, he obviously can't know, a lot of freedom in a couple seconds to beat Edward to that angle. Flash for top mid so Cloud9 can stream out and swing wide.
I mean, Cloud9 obviously didn't see the ENCE game, so they couldn't really know this, but they're getting a lot more space Navi on the T side now than they were against ENCE, who were constantly fighting for middle and winning those fights as well. Cloud9 just sort of really, really far back on the map and actually giving them a fair bit of space.
They're not interested in some of those early fights, are they? Vice going to look for that B aggression. It's not going to happen this time. Zeus playing back towards Van. But instead, it's aggression on A. Edward and Electronic, complete control of A ramp. Electronic can push down so very fast. If it is a B hit, he can have a very, very fast flank, and this gives a lot of information. It also allows Simple to peer towards middle with that AWP. He's now smoked off. Russian Cajun can cross. This is a great B split coming in.
It is. They're really, really getting deep into it. Zeus the flashbang. What a great setup. He couldn't see a single thing. And Golden's going to be taking down Flamey. It's looking so much better now. Cloud9 maybe a chance here. Didn't even, well, I guess they needed a tiny bit of mid-control, but they really only there for a short while, and then they just flanked right in towards Catwalk, and that's perfect. They just take care of the defense, and then they're out.
It puts that kind of a defensive setup puts so much pressure onto those B defenders because they need to, you know, obviously at least you'd love them to get at least 3 kills to make the retake worth it, or at least buy time, because you have 2 players on A ramp and you have, you know, an upper inside the A bomb site. You can't really get much farther away from rotating over towards B in that scenario, can you? So Zeus and Flamey left to just try and do something miraculous to keep Na'Vi alive in this round, and now they must have these guns. You want to talk about how important it was last round to save them, this round even more so. They'd love to continue to fight into these rounds moving forward, but Cloud9 is applying a lot of pressure, and now it also turns into economic pressure where Na'Vi on the verge of having it all ripped out of their hands.
There's a whole style of sort of playing Mirage that seems to have gone a little bit out of style, and I think it was the last time it was really popular, where a team did a lot, was like when Virtus Pro were very good, and they had this way of playing where they would try and get mid control specifically with the aim of putting like Neo or someone in the ladder room ladder room next to window, just to try and get that one player in there, and then they would pivot around him. So it seemed like the whole beginning of the round was just doing that, and then you figure out what's next in the plan after it. And I really like that. I wish we could get some of that back.
I think the response to that was a little bit more of an aggressive defense as well, which makes it tougher to kind of pull that off. You don't really get all that map control for free the way some teams used to. So Flamey's got great ADR. 137 for him.
Well, he was playing well against Ents as well, wasn't he?
With the deal.
Yeah, well, yeah, the deal mainly. fair enough. A little bit of an asterisk next to that. 7 rounds down. Number 8 coming up. Bit of a defensive setup. Seems to be expecting some kind of push out of Na'Vi.
I think yes. Well, they've got to know that the economy's on the ropes a little bit, so you're thinking maybe they have some weaker weapons. Maybe they try and get creative, but also we've seen Cloud9 already, even in the full gun rounds, play a little bit more passively. Just a tiny bit delayed, a tiny bit cautious of taking that mid control. Rush has some semblance of it now. Waiting fully for Golden to come from underpass to work together to really have some information gathering. And again, a lean towards the A-bomb site for the Na'Vi defense.
Please don't jump, Golden. It's not worth it.
I double dog dare you.
It's just not worth it, is it? All right. Danger's gone away for a little bit. Golden gonna go smoke it off. Now just under a minute. That's a pretty decent grenade landing on 2 people down the middle. The bomb is really far back right now, which if they made an opening, if they got like that one crucial kill, they would actually still have to delay quite a bit, Cloud9, before they could really do anything about it. Someone should go pick that up.
They're going to need it now. 40 seconds on the clock. It's starting to run down. You can see Cajun going to jump up, try to clear out Palace, and actually this could be a big battle. Flamey's pushing in from the CT side. A lot depends on this. Cajun turning the corner, but Flamey has the angle. That's beautiful work.
I mean, what are they going to do now? If they go A, then they have to clear Palace from the wrong direction. They're going to run B instead, and that's a great shot from Simple with that. Oh, he even gets the follow-up, taking down Vice. And, I mean, automatic, he couldn't have been quicker in getting that return kill, but he did lose his teammate. He gets one more on Zeus. Now 10 seconds, and they're going to go for the bomb plant here. 2 on 3. This is looking good. A little bit of a flank coming in from the other side there on Catwalk. Automatic, one more shot in his favor. 3rd kill, and he really saved them. He finally gets shot down at all long range for Electronic, and now it's all on Golden. He's going to pick up 1 kill and make it back around the corner. Yeah, he does not need to fight this. Just try and play for time. The bomb is planted in his field of view, and there are no grenades here for Flamey to pick up anything. Like a smoke would really help him out, but I think if Golden just saves or like plays it a little bit safely here, he should be just fine. Yeah, sees the defuse back around the corner. A bit scary, but I think that's all he needed. Yeah, 1 time to check it. That could have gone horribly wrong, but it did work out. God, what a round. That was automatic saving Cloud9.
I don't know what made Zeus pounce from his position. I didn't know that they had spotted him at all. But the fact that he came out and allowed automatic to get that pick, that was the one that really opened up and changed this round. Simple. That second shot to get that so quickly. But here, I thought Zeus was even smoked off a little bit. If he doesn't peek that, he can just bide his time and stop the plant. They didn't have the manpower between just automatic and Golden to clear everything out, especially if there's a rotation towards market. But you're right, it still requires phenomenal shots and a phenomenal sequence from automatic. Still in this with investment, Simple with the AWP. He's got 1 brilliant trade from automatic, much needed. And now Pistols to contend with Edward on his own. He's got 1 and the follow-up. Oh no, Golden does find him. He's got him so low. The dink was there. And the A bomb site is now lost.
What a read from Edward. He just saw that coming. That was well done. That was very good.
That's got to be so frustrating. The first dink, and you can't clean up the kill after that. Zeus has turned this into a 2-on-2, and actually plenty of time for this to happen. There's a kid on Flamey as well. They both got armor. They both got AKs. This is doable.
Yeah, they even have a defuse kit, so they just need to move both of the Na'Vi players coming in from connector, but the Cloud9 players stuck in a corner, which I'm really not happy with at all. I mean, even without the Molotovs, this could get very dangerous. Maybe the only thing is it could be a little bit of a trick if you clear out one. Maybe you don't check for the other. Big jump over. Zeus realizing at least one person is there. They're going to check it out, but yeah, they don't even realize. They think that was it. That was the corner. Now they're going to tap it once, and they're running out of time. Vice going to pick up the one, and Zeus, yeah, tit shot down. I think even with the kill, he might not have had the time for it. Triple kill for Vice and Cloud9. They're back in the game.
You really do like the kind of bait setup that they just busted out. Now, it is risky, obviously, in that corner because it's so popular to nade and Molotov, but the thing is, I guess in a way you almost assume that Cloud9 realizes a lot of pistols they went up against. They probably know that the utility game is not very strong for the defense.
Yeah.
So a calculated risk. Otherwise, Golden just staying aggressive, staying out in the open, making sure he gets killed and allowing and buying Vice the opportunity for the 1 versus 2.
Simple in the middle with the AWP, and it's going to be Edward, in fact, to open it up against Rush. Taking him down. It's 4 versus 5. Pretty early casualty on the Cloud9 side. A bit of a shame for them. They were just getting back into the swing of things. They win, what, 4 in a row?
Yeah, they've got to be happy with 4, though, and I actually don't even mind the call for Rush to be a little bit aggressive there. You want to kind of call a play for him and let him play to his comfort, and I think that's the first time we've really saw him be that aggressive in terms of just dry peeking out Palace. That can be such a deadly and effective play if you make it work. Now up the catwalk we go. Flamey, not even expecting it. Great kill from Golden. I don't know, maybe that's a miscommunication. Maybe that Zeus would have an angle, but either way, things are evened up. Cajun now, it's his turn to come out, but his teammates are dropping, and he's not going to check beneath him. Electronic gives away his position a little bit too early. Can't win that fight. Nice duel from Cajun. The bomb is on its way, but Cajun needs to survive a little bit longer. But again, the timing just not with Na'Vi, as Cajun moves out of the crosshair just at the correct moment.
Yeah, I don't think Edward knows, so a little bit of misinformation there, but the bomb will go down in a 2-on-3. That was a crisp shot early on from Cajun there. See if he could follow it through. That AWP and automatic has looked absolutely incredible as well, so I wouldn't count them out of this one just yet, although definitely won't be easy. And now that Cajun is out, it's just all on automatic once again. They do have a smoke to block him off with. That's going to go on top of the bomb. I mean, that's put so much pressure on him right now. He's just ignoring it while scoped up. He's ice cold at the moment. And tapping the bomb once. They're right on top. He's going to miss the shot. And simple, immediate return. That's still so close. And I mean, they're inside defusing without a kit. If he'd got that kill, somehow that would have been enough.
That would have been disgusting if he was able to do that. Even if he was able to just find Simple with that very quick shot. Zeus low HP. Either way, a good win from Na'Vi, 6-4. Another situation that seemed like, that round seemed like it was in Navi's control for most of it until Cajun just busts out some very impactful kills.
Round number 11 coming up here, and a bunch of orgs being picked up there on the Na'Vi side. No real surprise, I think.
Not at this point.
No. We're past that stage, aren't we?
We really are. 6-4, though. Cloud9 got to be happy so far. Coming out of a timeout as well. Trying to inch that a little bit closer.
Let's see what Cloud9 could do. I feel like they've just winning the 4 rounds in a row surely must have proven to themselves at least that, you know, this is still pretty doable. Get another couple of rounds in, and this first half is starting to look pretty good.
I don't think this will be a fast tactic out of Cloud9, but you do have to think this is going to be a full-blown set-piece execution on one of the bomb sites. The 2 MAC-10s on Golden and Automatic to be highly aggressive, to push forward, maybe get you 1 kill, but create space, create some chaos, and allow the AKs that follow it up. They have all the information they'll need. They know where the opponents are. And as we've seen Na'Vi do multiple times in this half, there's a bit of a lean towards the A bomb site. Simple's going to be here in connector, Electronic and Cubby, and Edward inside the bomb site.
Golden setting up for deep Molotov, I think, towards that triple box, so that could be interesting too. Good timing on the counter Molotov at least, so now they have to sort of wait just a little bit. Yeah, there's that deep, actually double Molotov onto the bomb site, and they're going to run right past here. Simple in position and takes down Rush, and yeah, they're getting crushed. Just so much defense. That's 4 people holding the A-bomb site for Na'Vi. I guess that was enough.
Well, the nice thing that Na'Vi does there, that counter Molotov, you said it perfectly. It's perfectly timed because the Molotovs that Cloud9 threw out from the other side, towards triple boxes, towards the default boxes, underneath the balcony, it's designed so they have to clear those positions, but that one counter Molotov delays it. And even though it's still burning, they don't even have the time to check for electronic in the cubby. And those MAC-10s that Cloud9 bought, they were the 3rd and 4th kill to go out. Those MAC-10s didn't even come out first, didn't create the space that they're intended for. The mobility of the MAC-10s is what they wanted out of them, but it's 2 AKs that go down first.
I wonder what the logic is, or if there even is any logic. If they just maybe the people who are supposed to be in front just
I think once that counter Molotov slows things down, right? It's someone's got to take the initiative, and it appears it was the rifle players in that previous round. Electronics having a fun time in mid.
Yeah, in fact, it's Edward to somehow go down. Electronic triple so far with automatic in a 1 versus 4, and doesn't look like it's likely he's going to get any kind of a fair fight out of this one, although he wins against Zeus. I can't really explain why. He's going to off run.
I'm good.
Oh, you're good.
I don't want to comment on that fight. Here's automatic with the AUG. I mean, and low percentage chance of winning, right? But if he gets in at 1 more kill, take any of these guns away. They're pretty late into the half, but it all counts.
It really does. I really enjoy watching automatic play. I mean, that game they had just now on Dust 2 was amazing from his point of view.
And they needed every ounce of his effort, didn't they?
They did absolutely need that. Like, that was way too close, but he's an exciting player. Him and Golden on top of the scoreboard right now for Cloud9. On the other team, it seems to be Simple and Electronic. So that duo that we were hyping it up in the Ents match. It never really showed up. So we were just a little bit late. We were just like half an hour late.
Well, we hyped it up at the start of this one too. So I'm gonna say that we were right on time.
All right. Just forget about the first match, I guess.
Yeah, we don't do anything wrong.
All right. Round number 13 and double AWP now being brought up from Na'Vi. I mean, if they can finish this half 11-4, they have set themselves up pretty nicely in terms of picking up points in this match.
After the offensive side that we saw against Ents, I don't know if you can really be super confident, although Ents a different quality of team than Cloud9 at this point. But still, that T side did not look like there was a game plan. It looked like it was someone kill something and we'll go from there.
Oh,
yep.
It worked.
Yeah, we saw this a while back. I believe in the 3rd round is when Zeus did it. It was a free kill for Vice at that point.
Well, that is going to be really, really annoying. If you could catch the right timing here, I mean, if they try and go for like an 8 crunch and he's going to be shooting in the back in, 10 seconds later, that's going to be really frustrating.
Can automatic get around the corner. Golden surely should go down to Zeus. Automatic going to be the first one. Golden's next, and yeah, it's all over. Beautiful flank. Beautiful shots from Electronic. A perfectly timed crunch. And that is certainly going to be frustrating if you're Cloud9.
It just takes all the momentum away, doesn't it? When you're sort of just setting up for a push and then suddenly, you're getting shot in the back and, like, I don't know, if you turn around and try and all hunt that guy, that's not really a good look either.
Well, I don't even think the acknowledgement comes in Device or Rush that there's someone shooting their teammates from behind. Their mind is still set on us going forward, trying to find these entries. Where is the smoke going to be? Where do we look for the opponent? And it doesn't pan out. And they've run a default so many times. They've punished that before. It comes back to bite them here. They would love to have a 5th round, and it might not be able to be in this one. Flamey with the op, looking deep at Vice. That's an angle he didn't expect, and yeah, he swings right by it, even though it's a similar angle. Not going to get fooled by that one, but both players playing in the same position. Another one, there's automatic. A big trade, but Zeus has gone undiscovered.
Yeah, he's hiding in the corner, and they must have thought they already had that one. Very unlikely. Great cleanup from Zeus. That's another one of those sort of slightly bait positions. Once you get rid of that AWP, you just don't think that there's going to be a second one. Another streak. That's a 5 in a row for Na'Vi. Then they, take a bit of a break. Cloud9 get 4 rounds, then they're back with another 5 in a row. That's pretty good. Pretty devastating first half here in their favor. They're going to be excited surely about the scenario.
So they've at least got some things to be happy about compared to that first map. 10-4. Looking for an 11th. One more Cloud9 timeout. I'm pretty desperate for that 5th round. I think this is the 3rd timeout we've seen Cloud9 take. They took one first during that first five-round run for Na'Vi, second one during the second run, and now they've just done one to get this last round.
Here we are climbing up the ladder a little bit, Moses, with the camera. I like that. Makes you feel like you're playing some sort of, adventure game. Just, I don't know, Assassin's Creed or something.
Okay. Assassin's Creed player?
I don't know. I've never played the game. Honestly.
But you figured they climb ladders in that game?
Yeah. I've seen like a video once, I think.
Okay.
I swear there was.
It was on a ladder then.
Yeah. Someone must know. Have you played it?
I think I played the Egypt one. It wasn't really my cup of tea.
Okay.
Personally.
Well, simple.
Here we go.
Oh. There's some, not a lot of finesse in that, just sort of jumping up, but it is his style, and that could have very, very well worked out for a kill. They're so focused on simple, that allows Electronic to pick up a couple of kills there as they try and get in. Edward with one to follow it up, and Automatic just trying to fight his way back in the round, and that's not going to work. 11-4 in favor of Na'Vi as Flamey pick up the last 2 kills, and what a great first half for Na'Vi.
Yeah, what a great half from Electronic. 21-5, Simple 15-5, Flamey with 14. They looked much better. And at least we get to see the CT side. We saw them start on T side and just get battered. In the second half, they never had a chance. Here, the defense looks good.
It'd be interesting at some point if we get like a comment from Na'Vi about, what was the difference? Because it could also be that ENCE have been studying Na'Vi a lot on the map, and it really did seem like ENCE had a really good read of what was going on. So
yeah, and just more so like a good team understanding of how to play and how they were going to rotate and all those kinds of things. I mean, you could talk to Na'Vi and they would just say, Cloud9 couldn't kill us. That'd be like a typical answer I feel like you'd get from someone like Zeus or Simple.
Yeah, you wouldn't get the depth that we were all hoping for.
Yeah.
Really strong analysis.
I mean, it'd still be a great answer to hear. I'd still laugh incredibly hard.
What's that one video of Simple where he's talking, where he's crying, where he's just saying, like they play so badly or something like that.
Oh, from MLG Columbus.
I love that.
It was just like
That's one of my
we
favorites.
shouldn't have won. They just played so badly.
Yeah.
I think that was about Hellraisers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The major qualifier. That was hilarious.
And actually, I think sadly he actually isn't wrecking them. Like he's just saying that,
Yeah.
But it sounds like he's just so happy because they really sucked. That was a good time. Really good time.
I think that one actually did put tears in his eyes.
Yeah.
I miss those days. I miss that Simple.
We'll get him back one of these times for sure. So second half going to be coming up in a couple of minutes here, and obviously Cloud9, all of the work still ahead of them. Just a brutal start for them, really.
Yeah, and I think part of it too is, they couldn't really do anything in mid as well. It's just same struggles that Na'Vi kind of faced against ENCE. Is Cloud9, every time they tried to do mid control, they just bled too many players away. There wasn't efficient trading. It wasn't effective. They were just losing far too many bodies. I mean, a great kind of run in the middle for them, but even still, a bit unsustainable. This was that final round that they were able to pick up a 1 versus 2 from Vice. And from there, it was all Na'Vi. And I feel like Simple shouldn't look that stressed out. He was up 11-4. I guess it's all stress when you come out of a 4-16 loss.
Yeah, I think Simple is probably a little bit tired of showing up to these blast events and having a rough time with it. I think he's looking to get a little bit of a better beginning. And again, we mentioned it in the first round of matches that if you go 0-2 on the first day, that is just very hard to come back from. I mean, that's really going to be difficult tomorrow. So, yeah, I can understand why they want to pick up this game and just make that work. Obviously, Cloud9 winning their first game, so...
I mean, the nice thing about it, too, is, if Navi's to win this game, they'll be 1-1. Cloud9 had beat Giants earlier, so they'd both be sitting 1-1. So neither of them are in that 0-2 hole. We just have to see how the rest of the teams do.
Does make it more exciting. Does mean there is
it does indeed.
More of a chance, definitely overall. Second half going to be coming up in just a couple of seconds. I don't know what to expect out of Cloud9. I feel like they're a little bit of a strange team at the moment. I have all the faith in, I have endless amount of faith in Automatic as a player. I'll just end it there.
that's all you got on Cloud9. Everyone else, no idea. That is the question is, do they actually have a deep enough roster to contend with a team like Na'Vi? Like, we know there's some weak spots on Na'Vi in terms of individual ability, but, Simple is so overwhelming. Electronic, so overwhelming. Flamey, if he's having a good game, so overwhelming. Edward's still pretty deadly. Zeus, we've seen him have his ups and downs, but when he's up, he's very tough to deal with. And for Cloud9, you know, there's automatic and then there's question marks across the board.
Yeah, I have a little bit of faith in Golden as well. I'll extend a little bit there, but
Just a little bit?
yeah, I do like him. I do like him as a player and as a leader as well. Well, second half going to be coming up. Cloud9, what can they show us here? It's going to be Cajun with the early peek. Great setup with the flashbang. They weren't even waiting for it. They were just ready to go. That's so clever. And that's, I mean, that should tell Na'Vi something. The fact that that was a setup might want to try and think about, yeah, they're going to be backing off. There's 3 people waiting in the bomb site. I would definitely worry about just pushing on through that.
The other option you have is let Simple duel and fight. You're giving him the raid boss, giving him the P250 armor. See what he can get out of it. Tough part, utility's gone. 1 player down. Back to the other bomb site, but Simple is alone. Automatic transitioning over towards Catwalk. Golden is still in the window. He's looking for this play and almost gets picked off. Vice is pushing in the upper B tunnels, but it's slow. It's slow in coming, and maybe that doesn't matter because Automatic has found Simple. And now the rest of Na'Vi, they just must move forward. The game is up. They have no other options but to attack. And actually, Cloud9 don't necessarily need to take these fights. Wait till they get into the bomb site. You're going to have every single angle. You're going to have a flank coming in as well. You don't need to overcommit, and that's the bomb on the ground. And that's the round sealed. Edward cannot find any damage on Automatic. 5-11.
It's a very active round for Automatic, just pretty much all over the map and finding headshots. He is 14 kills, and nobody has even crossed the 10-kill mark for the rest of his team, so again, he's doing a remarkable job here. I think, I don't know, he sort of carried them to that victory, or at least
over Giants?
The main engine, I think, in winning that game.
I think Cajun was having a good game in that as well. I think he was the other one who was up there, the 2 of the 1-2 punch. But you're right, Automatic certainly the more powerful. The engine was a nice way to put it. You know, not the only piece you need to get to the finish line, but pretty important one.
Need wheels.
I don't know racing that well.
Need seats. Need different noises.
Air conditioning.
Air conditioner. I don't know who the air conditioner is on Cloud9. This metaphor is kind of breaking down the more we push it, you know.
Valence?
Well, there we go. We found out.
We're back with this great metaphor. Automatic peering towards top mid. Golden beneath him. Good win for Automatic means Golden can keep his attention there, and Electronics cut with a nade out. Automatic does fall, but the round should be fine, unless Flamey has something to say about it. This time he's not going to get that 1 deke that we saw earlier.
Well,
or is he?
I intentionally didn't say anything because I thought he is now.
You're a piece of shit.
The universe is just a great place sometimes. It really is.
Yeah, it's.
I feel like that was the reward we got right there. Oh man. Well, it is still going to be around here. Favorite Cloud9, so they must be happy about that. And now that I say age-old question, it's really only like an hour old. But the hour-old question was about how do now we play this T side. We were concerned about it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if things go sideways, they could always. I guess they had so much more success against Ents with Deagles than they did with AK. So that's an awkward timing for Automatic. He's gonna be so mad, but it's okay. Golden's here, but Cajun's not. Why is it like this? Oh, don't do this, Golden. You had faith in him, Anders, and he almost just betrayed you entirely.
He did, didn't he? He got so greedy that he almost threw away all of the guns.
What's happening?
I mean, I'm mad by proxy for Automatic. I felt that a little bit in my soul, and that was rough.
I almost feel Cloud9's being too aggressive in mid. You've lost 2 players here, just back off. I don't like that player fighting on Catwalk. Golden can't really help him out from that angle either. Just back away, let them have mid, and just you kind of funnel them from there, or you at least contain them from there. Now you have to rotate over towards the B bomb set. It's a 2-on-3. Unarmored opponents. But Electronics already found great progress, and I think they just missed the timing on Flamey as well. But Cloud9, they need to push out. They need to continue forward. Rush has the information. There's the gun dropped. Good cover from Golden, and Flamey's got to hold on. His teammate's so far away. Flamey can do nothing, and that's the danger. Simple, trying to catch someone in transition, and he's just left him hanging out to dry.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea at all, but obviously when it works out like this, it does not look good, and really 20 seconds. I don't know why they're fighting him that much. The bomb isn't even down. Simple with the headshot. And now Rush, he's kind of ready for it. If Simple jumps into the window, that should be it. And yeah, he's not ready for the angle. I still think that was very dangerous to be fighting at that point in time. I would advise against it.
Yeah, Rush had a smile on his face after he got that kill, and I almost want to be like, don't smile. Just yell at him. Tell him not to take that fight. Like, you're a 2-on-1, and that's one of the advantages given away. It's got to be like that weird... You know when you're playing and, like, you know you shouldn't take a fight in your head? You're like, I know I shouldn't do this, but it's just a deagle.
You want to.
Yeah. That has to be the situation that Golden's brain just baited him into making.
You're in the restaurant, you really know you shouldn't be ordering this.
Yeah, like I came here wanting a cheeseburger, but I decided to switch things up to, like, you know, chicken sandwich or something. And you should have had the cheeseburger.
Should have had. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, I think that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Next round. Real aggression coming out from Cloud9. Rush over by the A ramp a little bit, so could maybe get something out of it. Slightly dangerous jump for Vice. And he has got pretty much no backup here. I mean, now finally turning the corner there is Cajun B, and he's got some grenades to maybe help him out, but if they had actually jumped him there, I don't know if that would have worked out well for him.
He actually stayed pretty calm and composed, all things considered.
Yeah.
Once he jumps up, takes a bullet, sees a couple players, and here's the footsteps. He's got backup now. Automatic's rotated over to market with the AWP. Vice is smoked off, and that's just too easy. Just slow crawling. You have to imagine that Navi's not expecting the AWP.
You could have hit that shot, Moses.
Even I could hit that. Even Bardolph could hit that shot.
Let's not go crazy.
Yeah, fair play.
Oh, that's a good kill for Zeus. Really, really important getting around the corner, and Vice. He was already tagged just a tiny bit, but that will clean it up. Simple shooting him through the wall, and Flamey crouching in on automatic. Don't think he was ready for that angle. That's going to shut down that B bomb side defense, and the bomb planted right afterwards. So Rush and Golden now, 2 versus 3, and they're both at the catwalk. They're solo on help on the other team, but I don't know if that really matters.
You want Flamey to take contact if you're Na'Vi. No one else.
He saw that, didn't he? Yeah, Golden, he wants to go for it. Almost got the follow-up as well. That is actually now slightly doable here, a 2-on-2 as they're trying to see if they can make their way through. Flamey hiding in the corner edge of the smoke. He's going to pick up the one. Scoped up for the headshot to take down Russian. That's a nice double to finish it off with.
That's going to be frustrating for Cloud9. They should have had that. There's some fights that just don't go their way. Obviously, automatic helps Vice out, but that kill from Zeus, the follow-up as well. Low HP on a couple players. That's the one that Cloud9 is going to feel is ripped away, and I don't think Cloud9 got the scoreline close enough to really survive a dagger like that. That one really, really hurts.
Yeah, they didn't leave themselves quite enough space for that kind of thing. I mean, if you have a bit of a break, maybe you can, you could survive one of those rounds. But Na'Vi did do a really good job first half. It's hard to imagine that 5-round gap, but I mean, it's not even just that, it's the economy on top, right?
Yeah, well, now you have a force buy from Cloud9, so they're gonna have to save in the next one again if this comes through. Loss bonus is not there for them, but still actually in the favor of Na'Vi.
Being very careful, Na'Vi. I don't know if they know. Well, now they probably do. Edward down to 22. That was a good shot. So maybe they can figure it out that they're probably going to be able to get mostly pistols. Automatic wanted to try and follow it up, but got taken down. And now mid-control should be favoring here. Golden actually finding that kill, and he's already done a little bit of damage. Could follow it up. Just needs a single bullet, and he's going to get it as well. Third one was too much to ask for, really. Cajun, I don't know. Hoping to catch. Who's that? Flamey running back? Yeah.
I like this decision, though, from Cajun. You have to shrink the map for your teammates, and yeah, there's a lot of question marks still open as you push through Palace. And mid is entirely open, which means both bomb sites are available to Na'Vi, but you have to do something for Cajun. He's at least being proactive.
Oh, if none of them come through apartments and Vice stays in that position, that can actually get really interesting.
The problem is Cajun is going back towards the A bomb site to clear out A ramp, so all he's going to be able to tell Vice is, you're in a 3-on-1. He's not going to be in any kind of position to help it. He's not even going to be close to be able to stop it. So here comes the utility. There's a good kill on a Simple. Oh, the follow-up. Can he get it? No. The CZ, I think he runs out of bullets. He's done great damage, and Cajun is just so far away. He might just have to go for it, considering it's a 1-on-2. Low percentage, though, for Cajun.
Yeah, very much so. And yeah, I think actually Zeus moved in there so quickly that might have caught him a little bit off guard. Quad kill for Zeus, but what a heroic effort for Vice. That actually came very close to being the...
If he gets that follow-up kill, that
Yeah.
round's that's a real nice opportunity for Cajun in a 1-versus-1. Either way, doesn't pan out. Here's the save that we just discussed that Cloud9 would have to go through. And at 7-13, you hate to make this kind of a save, but you have to. You need to have one last very strong buy to start to make a bid to come back into this game.
Na'Vi definitely finding a little bit more power, and I think especially some of the shots that are landing here on the T side have been looking really good. Oh god, that looks like it's strictly connecting, doesn't it? And
Oh, Zeus got that one.
yeah, he's happily tapping away though. A little bit of backup here. Electronics helping out from the underpass. So 14-7. Well, here comes the last stand really for Cloud9. I'm pleased that Na'Vi are looking better. I was actually, when I saw that Mirage was the map that we were playing here, I was like, oh no.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not entirely convinced yet that Navi's looking better. I think this is... I mean, obviously it looks better, right? But they have a much easier opponent to go up against. Like, remember, Navi's a top 3 team. They should be winning this game against Cloud9.
Yeah, so we're adding like a level of relativism into our...
The display we saw against Ents was not the display of a top 3 team on the side of Na'Vi.
So what, Na'Vi, have they've become our sort of our baseline to measure other teams against? They just stay the same. They don't change. They don't play better or worse at any given point. Just other teams can...
I think it's just, I want to see what they're going to look like tomorrow against, you know, the Astralis game. That'll be a good one against someone like NIP, who's shown they're a very grueling opponent to go up against.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say Na'Vi is playing well based off of a win over Cloud9 that still has a pretty new roster and still a roster that has a lot of questions that are yet to be answered.
Yeah, I respect that, Moses. I think that's fair enough.
Thanks, man.
It's so hard though, because I really don't like comparing day 1 to day 2 performances in any tournament. I always feel like a new day could just do so much for a team.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to know, but yeah, I would at least say this isn't like the full version of Na'Vi that I really want to see, but it is. I mean, simple, getting good kills.
We said that too frequently, though.
Yeah.
Someone's got to have higher expectations for Na'Vi.
Well, you know, you get this point a certain amount of times, gets to you, eats away at you slowly. Quick trade there. Oh, KG actually caught that kill mid-air. That was Zeus going down. It's still a 2-on-3 with about 20 seconds left, and they need that bomb plant down, and oh, he's almost aiming it through. That was very close for automatic. That looked very cool. But the bomb is planted, and I don't think they can deal with it. No, sadly.
They have no utility. They have no kits. Automatic has no armor, so unless they get a kill like right now and then go from there, or Simple just spotted Vice and he pops back up. That's an easy one. And Automatic, poor Automatic, he's gotten 2 tags, can't complete any of the kills, and he's got to try and fight his way out. And look at all the targets, everyone pinning him down. He's going to get wrapped upon as well. No escape for Automatic. Na'Vi on 15 on map point.
Man, he legged a bunch of people at the end.
Couldn't catch a break.
If only someone had helped him out a little bit, it would have been there. It would have been close enough, I think, if you had got those 2 kills. But 15-7 instead. And Na'Vi a single round away from taking the points in this second round of matches, which I think will be a huge relief for them, having lost to Ents in the first round. So let's see how this all plays out. Golden actually also playing a decent enough game here, but still, they need 8 rounds in a row, Cloud9. There's nothing really that would make you believe that that could happen. You have to be hugely optimistic.
Especially starting with SMGs and pistols. And here we go. Suffocating attack, overwhelming attack towards this B bomb site. Actually, it's just 3 players for the moment. Electronic and Zeus have got position, but again, just that pistol, and Vice, as we saw earlier, left on his own, and his backup is even just a pistol, and it's now gone. And this is going to be the map for Na'Vi. No kits, no rifles, and a couple players not even close to that B bomb site. There's nothing Cloud9 can do here.
Trying their best rush with a kill, but I'm not sure it's going to be quite enough. He does pick up a double, and actually the spray through automatic, I mean, he's 1 bullet away. He takes down Flamey, and that does add a little bit, but still with the bomb down, you have to imagine it's going to be almost impossible for them to get anywhere near this bomb site. Simple is there to shut it down. Big double for him already, and now he's just toying with automatic. 16-7 here in favor of Na'Vi as they take down Cloud9 and Mirage.
Yeah, you got to be happy for Na'Vi. 1-1 on the day. Obviously, that first map against Ensko is nowhere near as planned. This looked a little bit better. But regardless, nice job. We'll see how they come in tomorrow, Anders. And that's going to be it for us. We're going to send you to a break.
The analysts we were talking earlier on today, people are really excited to see you guys compete every single time. That must be really good for you as well to know that everyone's very excited for you to be involved and to hopefully go the distance this time and actually take the trophy home.
Yeah, I mean, it's